Hey, this is Mr. Williams coming to you live from the Titan TV studios, right here, Studio 306. Today we're talking about atomic habits. These are small little things that make a big difference in our lives. Atomic, what does that mean? It's a single irreducible unit or component in a larger system, and a habit is a settled or regular tendency or practice, especially one that is hard to give up. When you put those two words together, atomic habits are the building blocks of remarkable results. Again, an atom is really small, but once again, a small little habit can make a big difference in your life. Habits are like these little atoms in our lives. Each one is a fundamental unit that contributes to your overall improvement. And let me say this, and this applies to middle school students as well as adults like myself. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Let me say that again. We as people do not rise to the level of our goals. Anybody can set a goal, but once again, what is the system around yourself that helps you accomplish your goals? So, small routine things can make a big difference in your life. So let's talk about some great habits that are awesome for students to practice if they have the self-discipline to do so. Let's talk about this. Setting yourself up for success the night before. And it's a pretty simple habit. Packing your backpack before you go to bed. Maybe setting out your clothes the night before. Charging your Chromebook before you go to bed as well. Those are simple practices that anyone can do, and all it takes is effort. You've heard me talk about this before. TSIE. The secret is effort. It takes no talent to pack your backpack. It just takes effort. It takes no talent to charge your Chromebook before you go to bed. It just takes, well, a mindset and a little bit of effort. Another great habit, and this is so crucial for mental health as well as physical health, solid sleep patterns. Students, you should get right around 7 to 8, maybe 9 hours of sleep per day. And certainly, it is strongly recommended that you avoid the late nights with junk food and staying up in the wee hours of the morning like 3 a.m. And I realize that if you have that habit on Friday nights after the school week is over, and you stay up till 3 a.m. on Friday night, and then do the same thing on Saturday night, staying up to the wee hours of the morning, like 3 a.m., oof, you practice that, here comes Monday morning, and your brain is not functioning the way that you want. So once again, solid sleep times are very important. When you rise in the morning, waking up on time and early enough to get ready for the day, that will help reduce your anxiety. I'm sure we've all experienced where we've woken up late and man, we start the day off with a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety because we are running short of time. Another great habit as well, eating a solid breakfast and eating healthy every meal. That makes a big difference. Your food can be your diet to your future. Once again, your food that you eat, it can help determine making it a great day. So, let's talk about reducing stress. I know that all of us want to avoid stress as much as possible. So there's some great habits to get into, like daily affirmations, reminding yourself of who you are and where you are going in life. Maybe some of you might think of in the mirror before you go to school, you have positive affirmations, reminding yourself of who you are and where you are going in life. Positive self-talk can be a great ally in determining your future. Once again, sometimes we can be our own worst critics, and sometimes we can say things to ourselves that we would never say to our friends. So once again, be kind to others, but also be kind to yourself. Positive self-talk can be a great ally in determining your future. And of course, the brain research on exercise is overwhelming. Once again, students, get outside, get outside. The sun is your friend, and I'm telling you, vitamin D is our friend. And it's amazing that after we work out or play outside, it's incredible how usually we as adults or as kids, we feel better. That's amazing. That's the way our brain and our body works. Another way to reduce stress is to practice gratitude, reminding yourself of the things that you were thankful for. And a great habit could be just reminding yourself mentally or even keeping a journal. And of course, breathing is good. Yeah, it's good to breathe. It helps you stay alive. But if you find yourself in a stressful situation, maybe focus on your breathing and practice maybe even some deeper breathing. Students, there are great habits that can help you in your life as a student, like setting up a digital calendar in Schoology or on the Google Drive or maybe on your smartphone as well. Reminding yourself of what are the things that are important, what's upcoming, that can help reduce your stress and also keep you prepared for what's upcoming, whether it's a test or a big project that's due or an upcoming game that you really want to perform well with your team. Checking your grades regularly in Power School is always a great habit. Do that regularly and you'll find yourself feeling more prepared and less stressed. And of course, being on time. You've probably heard it said before, if you're early, you're on time. That can help reduce stress and help you feel prepared. And of course, if you're early to class or early to a sports practice or a club event, you're going to feel more empowered. And of course, students, it's important to remind yourself of what's really important. Not only just thinking about the temporary, but also thinking about your future. And there's a simple rule that I've told the students many times, the rule of 5. Before you make a decision, think about, how will I feel about my decision 5 minutes from now? How will I feel about my decision 5 hours from now? How will I feel about my decision 5 days from now, 5 weeks from now, 5 months from now, 5 years from now? You may find yourself in a conflict and it may feel really good to send a text message to a person and insult them, and you feel better about it 5 minutes from now. But how will you feel about the consequences 5 hours from now or 5 days from now when maybe other people find out about the hurtful things that you said over a text message? Once again, think before you text. Think before you post on social media. Think about the rule of 5. How will you feel about this? 5 minutes from now, 5 hours from now, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years. Again, these are great habits that are building blocks for a great life. So with that being said, win today. We can't change the past. We're not sure what the future holds. Let's focus on winning today. So regardless of your past, and whether we know about the future or not, we know that we're in control right now and we can make the most of today. And one of the best things that we can do as human beings is set up for ourselves great habits that help us win each and every day. And this again can be like compound interest. Once again, if you know how that works, it's like making daily money deposits into the bank and the interest just grows and grows. You set up good habits for yourself, you'll find yourself growing and succeeding more and more. So focus on winning today, and that's how you can determine your future. This is Mr. Williams saying, hey, develop great habits, develop atomic habits, small little things that make a big difference, and you'll see a life of success. All it takes is effort. TSIE, the secret is effort.